across the U.S., it has been raining. Here in Salem, Oregon, it is very cold. Well, not very cold. It's around 40 degrees. It's rainy, and because it's rainy, it's a lovely day to stay inside and watch car news. So this will officially be episode 11? Yeah, episode 11. And this should be great. Now, at the end of the year, it's going to resume every year. So the first season's going to be a little bit short. But the end of the season's coming up pretty soon. So get excited for that. The first news we have to look is the 2027 BMW 3 Series being supplied with a gas engine. Now, BMW is transitioning to this new style. Now, if you don't know, in the 80s, BMW had a very boxy style, right? More so than Audi and the other German companies. So they're trying to go back to that, but this time it's huge. I mean, the 3 Series is supposed to be a smaller sedan, and this is pretty stinking big. Another thing that I don't like is this trend of putting, the windows, cutting them off early rather than having it, be a cohesive design. Another thing I'm noticing, designs are just getting worse. I feel like on my Prius, a car designed to be an economy car 10 years ago or whatever, was designed really smoothly. There's nothing really flat. It's all nice and curved. There's flat bits. You can kind of see where it rounds out. It's very rigid. And it's got those stupid door handles that they suck in the winter. I would never even consider them. I'm just sad, because the 3 Series has always been kind of smallish, and this is, again, what they think it'll be. This is what they thought it was going to be, more of an EV, but nope, gas engine, so that's pretty neat. Jaguar is also releasing their new ultra-luxury EV. If Jaguar has never been part of your personal car culture, like a brand that you follow on, you never notice that they exist, pretty much until they come out with a new car, and it's Jaguar, so they almost never do. Now, Toyota, I really like Toyota in the way that once they do something, they test it for a while to do it right. Jaguar is a company like that. They don't release something without, doing the testing and making sure that it will work, like Toyota, instead of other brands which like to throw cars out and then fix them up along the way. Speaking of cars that do that, Nissan, believe it or not, is having their shares plunge after a 10% downbeat in quarterly results. They're also getting a new CEO. We'll touch on that later. The Mazda CX-90 has been recalled again for engine start-stop issues. The XC90 is really exciting. Mazda has not had a new car for a while, and then we got the XC50, it's a great car, nice, off-roady. They're getting more into Subaru's territory now with that off-roading car. And we got the XC90, which is a Lexus TX Toyota Grand Highlander equivalent. And it's just, this one has been recalled a lot, but definitely not more than the Toyotas, which have been recalled 10 times each. Also, this was included a while ago in a previous video, but this is a big thing. 1.4 million Honda V6 engines for engine failure. The feds are investigating them. I mean, come on, we've all known it. Some Hondas just die specifically, oddly short, and we always wonder what happened. So this might be something. This is also pretty interesting recall, because I never noticed that trend. I always knew Honda V6s to be pretty reliable and pretty decent, but apparently NHTSA doesn't think so. So it'll be interesting to see what they find, because when the feds do it, they do it right. Lexus RZ, their starting prices dropped by $11,000. That's how much my car costed 5 years ago. So now it's worth half that. So having, this is just showing how ridiculous EVs are and how wide of a profit margin they have. For Toyota to be able to discount the price for $11,000, that just shows you they're not really trying to, be cheap here with the with the prices and stuff. Ford is also being fined $165 million for failing to comply with a rear view camera recall. This is pretty interesting, because I think on the first or second video of Car News, I actually mentioned this, and now this is the outcome multiple months later, so this is pretty interesting. GM is also recalling 400... Ignore the ads. All the ads are just awful. I have Opera now, which usually helps get rid of the ads, but a few of these stupid ones slip through for the Car Connection, which has their own little ad force or honor thingy. Anyway, GM recalling almost 500,000 trucks and SUVs. Trucks and SUVs are all they sell, so that's going to leave a mark. Also, the Kia EV4 hatch has been caught on video. These cute little, EV hatches, I'm pretty warm to them. I think they're pretty neat. This will, of course, have the ugly Kia styling. I just don't like the Kia styling. I think the wheels look ugly if they don't have spokes. I think spoked wheels just look the prettiest, especially with some nice, wider spoked wheels. Like 5 wide spoke wheels. Like, look up the 2015 Toyota RAV4 XLE. Those are the wheels that I like. And this is just not it. It also has, like, this weird, like, Rivian style, like, jaggedness to it, where the line isn't very consistent. It's okay. Anyway, Hyundai names North American executive Jose Muniz. Oh, wait, no. It was Hyundai getting the new CEO, not Nissan. Well, Nissan, you're screwed. Nissan is also getting the Nissan Armada is getting a $1,185 price bump, which will now start at $58,530. I'm sick, so my brain is processing a little bit slower today. JLR has also recalled 16,000 Range Rovers because suspension parts may detach. We've all known Range Rovers. Okay, there are certain cars, like there's 3 different types of cars. There's, like, the 3 types of unreliable cars. You've got, like, the outright failure, where the cars were not good in the beginning, and they were even worse as time goes on. That's like the Hyundais, right? You've got the slow deterioration, that's Toyotas and Hondas. And then you've got this, where the cars are amazing. They're just great. They're the fastest, most capable cars on the planet. And then 1 year later, everything goes to hell. Everything starts falling off. I'm not surprised every single part on this car can occasionally fall off. Range Rovers, if you look at their reliability, they're ranked some of the lowest cars ever. They're some of the best cars you can buy for off-roading and stuff like that, but you can only maybe ever use them once without having to replace something. GM has also laid off 1,000 employees amid reorganization and cost-cutting. GM is a total nightmare. They have Mary Barra, which Mary Barra, if you don't know, it's their CEO, chairman of the board type person. She's fine. Like, I don't have that many issues with Mary Barra, but some really dumb decisions have been made under her part. Like the killing of American SUVs. GM was the first Americans so far that I could tell to do that, and Mary Barra was, of course, at the helm of that. So that is really sad to see, and she's also diving into EVs, so we don't agree on things, but it's fine. I highly doubt she'll ever see my opinion. The feds are also investigating Ford for seatbelt and loss of power issues. Loss of power is when you're driving, and then the car stops driving, but you keep driving. Like the engine, yeah. So, not great. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. This channel's doing really well. I am sick. I'm still sick. Can you believe that? I don't know what I have. I don't know what E. coli, Ebola, whatever I have. All I know is that it is.